In the motorcade route, stand by, please. Parkland Hospital, there has been a shooting. Parkland Hospital has been advised to stand by for a severe gunshot wound.
And right at the point, Coleman has realised the shooting has occurred. He says in reverse, he shot bad. Hold it. Try and look up.
He shot bad. Hold it. Follow up.
It's actually clear reversal.
He shot bad. Hold it. Follow up.
Yeah, he shot bad.
Yeah, he certainly was. And here it is, forwards and backwards.
Parkland Hospital, there has been a shooting. He shot bad. Hold it. Follow up.
You know, I don't know how people can doubt this technology.
I don't either. I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I mean, these things are so stunningly clear. It's and they've been confirmed time and time and time again. I mean, we had a classic confirmed tonight on the air. Rubber duck. You know, here I am, rubber duck on.
Yep.
Tyson had no idea what it meant. I almost didn't play it for that reason, and I'm glad I did, you know. Punch drunk. Okay. Here's another classic one. This is me, and I'm talking about reverse speech.
Been suddenly thrust into this role where I have people coming to me and saying, David, I want to know what's going on inside my head, and I think, bloody hell, you're asking me. All I do is play tape backwards, you know.
Right.
And I'm starting to get a feel for it.
And where I say all I do is play tape backwards on those precise words, note the contextual relationship. It says in reverse, look at that. There's a little bit of gibberish followed by all I am inside.
Yep, all I am inside.
And let's just run the all I am inside, just by itself.
Yep, all I am inside.
And that's what reverse speech is, all that we are inside.
Yep, all I am inside.
And the implications of that is really quite monumental if you sit down and consider that momentarily. Well, here's a reversal I don't think I've played. This is the floor is not all that significant. It's me meeting a new friend, and we're just chatting away generally, talking about some photographs he wants to give me.
I was happy to grab one. Yeah, well, actually, I have it there. I'll give it to you. And
he says in reverse, pleased to be your friend.
You
hear that okay?
Oh, clearly, yes.
Yeah, once more.
Now, what gets me is, and I want to make note here, when you play the children, we get that incredible ethereal sound.
Yeah.
But this particular reversal had a tremendous amount of echo on the forward portion of it, and yet you did not get the ethereal sound in reverse.
Ah, very good point. Yeah, very good point. Yeah, and I really don't know why that is so. I really don't. And a lot of my work is still in researching. I document what I find.
Sure.
And hopefully, as we can get more people interested in this, we can answer some of these questions. And that's one of the reasons why we're having the conference on the first week in December, 12th, 13th, and 14th, second week in December. I want to form an independent research organisation, and we want to appoint a board of directors to supervise the research, and I would love as many people as possible to come along and let's, you know, I've held on to reverse speech fairly tightly, I must admit, and I've had a lot of people calling for me to open it up. It's not mine anymore, and they're right. It's as hard as it is for me to let go. It's time to let it go. And one of the reasons why I'm having this conference is to get as many people from across the country as possible. Let's come in, let's pool our resources. I want to open the technology up, and let's get answers to these questions. What does it mean? I don't know, you know. And hopefully we can start a whole brand new movement, quite frankly.
Gotcha.
Okay, what else have we got here? What's that one you liked? She's a fun girl to kiss. You remember that one?
I love that one.
Yeah, okay, I've just found it. Here we go.
Everybody alert in Washington, D.C., you guys are going to love this.
Yes.
This is our president.
Right, this is Bill Clinton being asked how does he avoid being unduly influenced. And actually, I'll play another one afterwards. I don't think I'll play it on your program. Oops, we had a little computer glitch. Let's do that again.
Trial lawyers and that means campaign financing. How do you personally avoid being unduly influenced by people who give you money or give you services in your campaigns?
Well, I try to articulate my positions as clearly as possible. Tell people what I stand for and let them decide whether they're going to support me or not.
Now, the contextual relationship is important here. He's a forward again. I try to articulate my positions as clearly as possible.
Well, I try to articulate my positions as clearly as possible.
And then backwards, she's a fun girl to kiss.
She's a fun girl to kiss. She's a fun girl to kiss. She's a fun girl to kiss.
Okay. And here's another one. Gee, I don't know if I can play this one live on the air.
Sure you can.
Okay.
And if you can't, I'll bleep it out.
Okay, well, here we go. I'm sure I can play this on the air. I love this one. I've actually got the video clip of this. This is Clinton. He's giving a speech, and he spies this nice, cute woman down the front row, and you actually see his eyes shift. Oh, and incidentally, we've also, in this conference, we're bringing out a video software. Do you know when you run videos backwards, the lips mouth out the speech reversals? It's an incredible visual effect. And you get these connections with body language signals. And
sure.
So, right as Clinton gazes down the woman down front, here's the forward.
Battling discrimination against mental illness, caring for children of veterans who suffer from a terrible disease.
And backwards he says, "Sees little breast."
Sees little breast. Sees little breast.
And once more.
Sees little breast.
I don't think I'll play that one on the air yet.
Well, we'll see how long we stay on in Washington.
Well, I see I'm still here.
Well, more to the point, I'm still here.
Oh, right. Okay, there's just some classic ones here. Oh, look, here's another one on Clinton. Let's just pull them all out on Clinton. This is my favorite reversal on Bill Clinton.
There still has not been a single solitary shred of evidence of anything dishonest that I have done in my public life, not only as governor, not only as governor and as president.
And backwards he says, "Denied the habits," and I said, "Dang ya," and you got that southern accent there.
Denied the habits, and I said, "Dang ya." Denied the habits, and I said, "Dang ya."
You know, and these
all right, well, I'll tell you what. Now, to be absolutely fair, let us do the one where George Bush got fired.
Oh, yes. Okay, let's find that one. And this is Bill Clinton's inauguration, and it's a commentator introducing Clinton. Introducing the...
now, everybody should recall, as they listen to this, that the country, in effect, did fire George Bush. Somehow or another, they were just fed up. They'd had enough. He ran a lousy campaign. And it was more or less a firing. Okay, go ahead, David.
Here we go. And we have a long leader on this one.
Today, our nation bids a gracious goodbye to an outgoing administration and warmly welcomes in a new one as William Jefferson Clinton takes office as the 42nd President of the United States.
And the reversal occurs in this section here.
Gracious goodbye to an outgoing administration.
And here it is backwards. You're fired. And again. Let me run that again. I've got a little bit of effects on this one.
Today, our nation bids a gracious goodbye to an outgoing administration.
And backwards. Very true.
That could not be more incongruent. Forwards, a gracious goodbye.
Right.
Oh, God.
And let me play we've got time here. Let me play the reversal on my house fire.
Oh, yes. This was when David's house caught on fire.
And don't forget, Strange Universe, tomorrow night. They're going to do an entire piece on the house fire. So watch it and find out what really happened. When my house burned down, you'll see the videos. And, the whole place went in 45 minutes. It was a 5,000 square foot home, totally destroyed in 45 minutes. It went up like an inferno. And here's me. I'm in the office with a client of mine, and my secretary suddenly runs in and says, "David, the house is on fire."
I know it was easy. Expected the child sandwiches. Expected what?
Yes? What?
Something burning on the other end.
Oh, God, that gives me the chills.
I know. I feel it, too.
Yeah, and backwards she says exactly this. Well, not almost exactly the same. The house is on fire. Our house is on fire. And here it is backwards.